Hey guys, what is going on and welcome back yet again to another episode of Hogwarts Legacy. Today we're going to be making more dents in the story because last time we had to do a bunch of side quests. This time we're proceeding with the main story. Let's go. Let's move on. If you guys do come across this video, be sure to, as always, drop a like. That would be much appreciated. And yeah, that's all the self wishes that I am going to give. And let's go. It's nighttime, to be fair. I prefer nighttime at Hogwarts. It's so cool because of the old-fashioned feel. But we move. I feel like, can I just? There's a lot of steps to go up here. So can I just go to? Yep. This is the ultimate lazy way of doing this. It is this way. Let's go. Right, let's go then. Because literally, there's so many steps to climb, and I just can't be bothered. Well, on another thought, I am currently waiting for the third practice of Formula 1, because today is the first qualifying session of the brand new 2023 season, and I am extremely excited for this season. It's Levioso, so we need to switch it. If I do that for now, then, just to make sure we've got all the spells on there. There we go. And we got a field guide page. Boom, 8 experience and 13 and 15 field guide pages in Hogwarts. Let's move. I've done a fair few, to be fair. I don't think we can judge me too much on how many I've done. Where's Peeves? Peeves has come down here whenever I've come up here. I've only been up here once though, so unless it's just a random timed event, I'm not too sure. Ran into a door there. I don't know why I did a noise, but... Hello? Who are you? Yeah, screw going up more steps. Let's activate the quest. I'm gonna get a drink. No, I'm not. I've changed my mind.
Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor.
Avada Kedavra, no joking. She's probably questioning why I'm carrying a dragon skin coat, but we move. And here we are.
What is this place?
This is the Room of Requirement. It only appears when one is in real need of it. Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident. If ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Deke, Professor.
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it.
Good old Deke. I like the house elves. I thought they would not be friendly with house elves though, but I'm assuming...
There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room. I suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
Nah, you're lying. Oh, we got a swishy flicky one. A swishy one for Evanesco. Let's learn a brand new spell. I've never actually heard of Evanesco in the Harry Potter universe. I thought that when I first went through this section. Evanesco, new spell unlocked.
Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs.
The vanishing spell Evanesco can be used to vanish objects within the room of requirement. So it allows you to... vanishes items and returns Moonstone when cast within the room of requirement. So this is the room of requirement spell. All three of these spells, to clarify, will be room of requirement spells.
Excellent work. You'll
Hey,
note that
Moonstone.
you are now in possession of Moonstone. We shall discuss its uses later. Let's move on.
Come on then, let's go. I mean, this place
Where
is
in
definitely...
Merlin's name is that elf?
This place is definitely cool. It's quite peaceful almost in here, isn't it? It's quite
Is that-
quiet.
Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where it was. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Okay. Oh, we got a note. Hey, I waited for you here for ages. Perhaps you were assigned a few more inches of parchment than you'd expected. Let me know if you want to try to meet. Sincerely, T. Oh, interesting. Right, let's move. Let's go through.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us are trying to rest.
Shut up with your face. So I'm pretty sure you've just got to run around. Moonstone 8. So I'm glad you get Moonstone for moving all this stuff. But I don't like that there are specific spells for the room of requirement. But we move. Is there something even in there? Oh! Oh, I've got a great idea. Oh, the fact that I didn't work that out on my first playthrough is very disappointing. A nomad hat. Oh, I see. Woo. Okay, well, when you use your brain, it does wonderful things. You really isn't saying Evanesco, unless you just don't have to say Evanesco for this spell, but...
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
What was the black smoke? That was kind of creepy.
An intruder! Stop them! No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin.
That's right, speak to yourself, boss man, let him know. You can cut trees. You get 8 moonstone per thing. That was a techie tree cut, that was. A techie tree cut. Flush a toilet and collect. Defended the room. Thought I needed a bath, cheeky thing. A bathtub note, Jesus Christ. I mean, look at this. This is incredible. The game will do everything it can to just make it look incredible, won't it? It's great. It really is. I big up the game way too much every single...
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here?
Yeah, every single episode I big up how good this game is.
Repair.
What did I just repair? I think I was thinking of the pulsar with the floating instrument, but we move. This place is cool. I like it.
What was that?
There's a book on it.
Was that a golden snitch?
Oh, it was a snitch.
Summon your wits and find out.
I won't play the music just in case of copyright. I don't know what could come on through here. So this is a puzzle, correct? Is there... Doesn't seem to be anything. What time? I never worked out this puzzle either, to tell you the truth. Oh. Oh, it's kind of obvious. Right. I might have done it without remembering. I just thought that was a box on top of a box. Right, let's go.
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
Okay, if this is not the location, then I don't know what is. Yeah, okay, you've got a save point and you've got a fast travel point and everything to this one spot, so let's move. Hello, house elf.
Yikes! Careful!
Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deek will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deek was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deek was last here. Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deek is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it. The room will do the rest.
Deke looks so happy, it's so precious.
You've given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I
There we
look
go.
forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description. Excellent. It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
If you're not the desk of description, use it to reveal the magical properties of any unidentified gear that you've collected. Desk of description, gear. I've got a bunch of gear I can do, I think. Teal clockwork scarf, lucid umber autumn scarf, and a majestic school robe, and a geometric house cloak. We need to talk about
You'll
that.
find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
Okay, that's cool, thank you.
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
We've got the conjuring spell now, which is just straight up called conjuring spell. Exciting stuff going. Square, triangle, and X. Boom. Conjuring spell. Imagine just doing that. Conjuring.
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I did. Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive. Why don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
This is a really overpowered spell, by the way. Conjure a spell, conjure a potting table, and conjure a potions table. I guess we'll get rid of stealth. Right. Potions. Items used to brew a potion. Herbology items used to grow plants. And utility enchanted items to be used in the room of requirement. Right, let's go to potions. We need... So I believe you can just... Yes, we've got a small scientific potion station, a small botanical potion station, a small eccentric potion station. Oh, that's our boy. Small gothic potion station. Boom. And we've also got a conjure a potting table. Herbology, right. Let's have a look. We've got... I'll try to make it exactly in the middle. That'll do. Right, we've got botanic, potting table, a eccentric, and that's actually got the most on it.
You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds. Deek will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Okay, I'd like to know about Deke.
Can you tell me a bit more about Deke?
He's been at Hogwarts longer than I have, and seems to know its every nook, cranny, and secret. We discovered this room together when I was a student. Deke has had a good deal of experience, both here at Hogwarts and at a previous post. I shall let Deke tell you more when he's ready, but again, you would be wise to listen to any suggestions he may have.
Can I use transfiguration magic anyway?
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce that. It would be exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and magic. But the Room of Requirement has its own rules.
Okay, well, I'm going to try and do it outside of the school then.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
Okay, quest complete. The Room of Requirement. Collection of updated wizarding portrait. Updated freestanding light fixtures. 260 experience. Room requirement. Blue flames unlocked. Collection of updated medium rods. Collection of updated charms. Chairs. Collection of updated small tables. Collection of updated mirrors. Complete main quest. 1 of 8.
You've brewed. Deke
Okay.
hasn't seen this many plants here before. Deke cannot believe how many beasts you have here.
Is there anything I can do? We've got decoration. So we've got scientific standing light, botanical, eccentric. I don't like that one. That was boring. I like that one. How do you rotate? There we go. Okay, let's try. I'm not going to do loads of this with you guys. I'm just going to do a few bits and bobs with you. Nurse and baby portrait painting. Do that. Health cells and mistress. Sure. Okay, well that was a little bit of fun. Right, let's do this. Let's talk to Professor Weasley, because I'm pretty sure this has been shoved into my quest log, hasn't it? Interior decorating, yeah, it has. Okay, well that's fine.
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor.
Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the Room of Requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
Can I start interior decorating? Professor Weasley, talk, because I've already done
I
it.
have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology tables. Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
Okay then. So, conjure wall decorations and floor decorations. Okay, so we actually have to do this. Let's go a rug. That is so tatty. That's boring. That's pretty boring. That's, you know what? Oh, I don't know how I feel about the rugs. I've got an idea. Let's do... Sorry, I'm very particular with my creating. Right, that's fine. We got a rug now. What we're gonna get is a table. Selection of tables. Right, let's see. What the? No. It's not a table. I need seating. Okay, well let's just do this then. Let's do this. Okay, I've got a plan. Do that. Need to do it twice, preferably. Do that maybe. I don't think that's right, but I don't know. Right, let's go to tables and do a nice simplistic. I actually really like that, to be fair. But the thing is, can I...
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Okay, sorry, I need to do this. I need to do this for my... Can I... Okay. This may bother some people and it's going to bother my OCD so much, but... I want to at least make this central to the table. It's important to me. Let's do this. There you go, that's better. But now! Right, this will be done. Don't you worry about that. This is going to be done correctly. Fuck's sake, I'm so sorry. I feel like this is definitely something I should do in my own time, because if not, I'll be here for ages just trying to move things around. Let's quickly do this. Perfect. That's fine. And then we're going to get the two tables. The table and then we're going to do the wall decorations. Let's not be dumb. Look at that. Straight on it. The game knows. Right, and then two chairs. Don't worry, I will create this in my own time in the future. Is it done? I think that's fine. If I get a bigger table, I will update the look, but we move. There we go. That will do. With a random table in the middle of the room. Right, and then we need to do wall decorations. Let's get a mirror right there. It's kind of boring though, isn't it? How about a statue? I haven't got any statues. How about Halloween? Haven't got any of that either. Decorations? No. Looks like we just need some more paintings, really. Random spot for a painting. And then we'll get Niffler.
Good work.
There we go.
Shall we move on?
Yes, please, shall we move on? Let's move on to the next section. Sorry about that took so long.
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell.
The altering spell. Altering, right, okay, we've got a inverse loop. Oh dear, I hit the wrong button. Did I actually hit the wrong button twice? What the hell did I just do? That was terrible.
Just aim your wand at any conjured item and perform the altering spell to customize it.
Okay. So, we unlocked the altering spell, which is the third and final. Hang on, I'm just trying to do something. I'm trying to watch Danny Aaron's at the same time as recording, which is probably a bad idea. I feel like Lumos is the least. Okay, let's change the color. So if I just do... So, okay, maybe I can do that in a bit, but... If I do that then... Okay, cool, you can change the color of this. Okay, I like red. To be fair, that is nice. Adjust the size. Okay, can I change it back now, please? Because that looks dumb as shit. Cool, and then adjust the style. Kind of just move that up a little bit.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced.
Okay.
You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Try aiming at the floor or at that balcony whilst using the altering. It warms my heart to see your interest in herbology, dare I say, blossom.
Okay. Let's do that. Botanical. Castle. Gothic bush. Yeah. The balcony. Well, also the floor then, I guess, if you're not going to let me alter the balcony. Ooh. Oh, no, that works for me.
This might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Deke, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Try and make it as gothic as I can real quick. I like gothic themes in every aspect. There we go. Got a new room layout-ish.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambience.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
I focus best in a room that is dark and mysterious.
I'd like the room to feel mysterious and eerie, as if I'm in the Forbidden Forest, surrounded by shadows.
Oh, sounds perfect.
It's a bit like, yeah, okay. Oh, look at that. It's nothing fascinating, but it's definitely cool.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank you, Professor. The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me. an even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Okay then. Quest complete. Interior decorating. Collection updated. Gold Hobology trophy. Collector's dressing screens. And complete salvation quest 5 of 6 with 180 experience. We've done well. This is definitely my room now.
I cannot believe how many beasts you have here. Big things. You should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Okay, very thank you. Right, so that's that mission done then. We have unlocked the room of requirement, which, yes, I will decorate in my own time. But for now, let's go learn our first curse with Sebastian. Our first naughty spellish. I believe we've got astronomy. What did I just say? Astronomy. Astronomy? I don't know what to say it. Jesus Christ, that is poor from me. Defense against the Dark Arts classroom. Let's go speak to.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Let's go speak to my friend Sebastian Sallow. One of the best characters in the game to my knowledge, so let's go speak to him and see what he's got to say.
Student would help me with my sad predicament.
Shut up.
Over here.
I'm right here, mate. I'm right in front of you.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way.
In the shadow of the Undercroft.
There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised.
Yes, it is indeed. Spooky. Almost have to whisper to I don't know what I'm talking about, I'm sorry. Right. Enter Undercroft. Oh my god, you hold square for way too long there.
How
Bada
did you
bing.
find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt. He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
Okay, very interesting stuff about Ominous Gaunt.
I know Ominous. Met him in our common room. I've noticed he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Of course. Ominous spoke to me about his family when we first met. To say that he has no love lost for them is an understatement.
Glad you understand. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
That's ridiculous.
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned. To be fair, I'm admittedly partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here.
Interesting.
It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
Oh, it's a Z. Let's go and learn Confringo. Another spell. I think this is our 4th one of the day for this one. Let's actually get the button clicks correct for Confringo, because I'm an idiot and failed 2 of them in the previous
Getting
spell.
it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the targets, though.
Why do they keep talking after I've clicked right click? Oh, Confringo we're looking for, aren't we? That's Bombarda. Where's... Oh, this is Confringo here, isn't it? Confringo and Defindo. Okay, this is an OP spell set.
Best to keep the Undercroft intact.
Okay, at least they didn't cut off his
Have a go
dialogue.
at those candelabras.
The blasting
Both
curse
have their
Confringo.
uses, but I think you'll find that a Confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell like Incendio.
Fires are supposed to blast certain talents. Say,
Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it. That's it!
I think I've got it.
you're effectively. This is mad range.
Well done.
Nice and easy. We've learned another new spell. Cheers, Sebastian.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced Confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day, there's something about that spell that's addictive.
I'm ready for more spells like this.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
I'd be glad.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the port key, and Gringotts, and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure you suspect, there is a bit more to all of this.
I'm listening.
I'll tell you the
You
truth.
must promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of the secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you do know, tell me. I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other. In the meantime, with both Rookwood and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curse is in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us.
Okay, I don't know if it's a good
When I
idea to
head
tell
to
him about that.
Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl.
I don't know if I should have told him that. Will I regret it in the long run? More than likely, but we will find out in the future, I can only assume. Let's leave the Undercroft to the Defense Against the Dark Arts Tower. I'm nervous about that. Game? Okay.
Hello, Sebastian. Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello, Ominous. I was just heading to our common room.
I've recognized that voice. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
Sebastian should be.
Actually, Sebastian brought me there, but he made it perfectly clear to keep quiet about it.
That rat! You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster, and I'm not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
No need for
You
threats.
needn't threaten me. I'm not going to say anything about your Undercroft.
Why should I trust you? You just betrayed Sebastian.
Please. I was trying to defend him. He was clear that this was a secret place, and I was to tell no one. He's a good friend.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help. Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
260 experience in the Shadow of the Undercroft. Level 14, plus 1 talent point. Plus 40 more HP.
Kind soul, help me.
Go to bed. Go to bed. Jesus Christ. Right then.
Come and see me as soon as you can. I'm on an unproductive trip to the Ministry, hoping your time has been more fruitful than mine.
Is that it? Is that all the missions? Right then, let's go to everything we've found. I got all of that. We did get a level up, which, yes. Can I use... Deal damage to a cursed target and place damage to all cursed targets. I don't know how to know if they're cursed or not. Still fires the same effect. No. What I need to do now, I need to get another spell set. I need to be smart about the amount of spell sets I use. That works. Right. Collections, conjurations, just a bunch of crap, tables. We all know what they are, let's be honest. We don't need to read all of that. To get a quest, the map chamber. Now that Professor Fig has returned, I'm excited to show him the missing pages in the secret map chamber I found below the school. The level is actually catching up to me, you know. Let's see, what did we unlock? Oh, hello. Plus 1. Only nice. Yeah, we got plus 1 to upgrades. We did get a bunch of scarves as well. Terrible. Plus 12. Unforgivable 1. Increased damage dealt to cursed targets. Holy crap. We got a trait slot. We actually got an ability on our scarf. That's a dub. Thank you, game. And plus 12 in defense. Okay, we are OP-ish now. Even though that looks extremely daft. And once again, I want to keep my dragon skin hide. And that should be everything, right? Yeah, that is it. So I think that is where we're going to...
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short... Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Anything else? Right then, I think that's where I'm going to call it. We've done a lot of secret stuff today. I made a big dent once again in the story. I'm pretty sure the mission with Professor Fig is the last main story mission I've done in the game. So we are getting towards a stage where I am officially blind in the story. So if you guys did enjoy, be sure to leave a like and comment on how I can improve my videos. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.